Hello and welcome back to Student 73. Today we're starting section 3 with move number 39, intercept, deflect, parry and punch. We've already encountered this move previously in the form near the beginning, but this time we'll be facing a slightly different angle. So we're going to go through every single detail of the lesson. And since I know you've already done your warm-up set and you are ready to go, make sure you're oriented. 1:30, 10:30, 12 o'clock. You know how it works. Get settled into being at ease with a few slow breaths in and out of the nose. Relax the body while being tall and sunk into the feet. We begin our flow by directing our attention and the entire body towards 10:30. It should feel as though the hands are floating up, drifting in, that the left foot touches down as softly as a butterfly on a petal. Everything effortless. The more we practice the movements, the more effortless and flowing they become. Uprooting push to 3 o'clock leads us back to 12 o'clock for a mindful breath in open and close. Single whip left. Left foot stepping slightly out to the left. Palms open in the push. Elbows a little bent. Never locked. Right bubbling well touches with no weight until we step onto the heel as the hands meet. Pushing forward as the heel of the left foot lowers, we return to open hands and close hands. Brush knee left. Getting balanced, looking to 9 o'clock. A floaty left step towards 9 o'clock for brush knee and follow step. Playing the lute. Here is followed by intercept, deflect, parry, and punch. So this is almost identical to our lesson today, but at a slightly different angle. So here we're punching with our right fist over the left forearm, where we withdraw and step into push the mountain. Right toes leading us towards 12 o'clock, left foot adjusting its center, connecting in with the breath, and the hands expanding in open and close. Brush knee right towards 3 o'clock. And leisurely tie coat. The right foot and right hand extend towards 3. We step into the uprooting push with the follow step, aligning the feet at shoulder width for a mindful breath in open and close. Single whip back to the left. The foot goes flat, then we shift the weight in the uprooting push. Drawing in the right side of the body, we step into right fist under left elbow. Ending section 1 and transitioning to section 2 with repulse monkey left towards 6 o'clock. Followed by repulse monkey right towards 12 o'clock. And brush knee left towards 9 o'clock and leisurely tie coat. Drawing in the left side of the body. The left hand and foot extend. We turn from the waist, but not overturning, holding good alignment in the uprooting push. Right foot first takes us to 12, the left foot adjusts for open and close. Single whip right, where the right foot leads us into the palm open uprooting push, opening the left side. And withdrawing the right side of the whip, we begin wave hands like clouds. We go from what could be called a horse stance or slightly wider than shoulder width to shoulder width, where we step out to a horse stance or slightly wider than shoulder width for our second wave, and back to shoulder width. And our third right side step is horse stance or slightly wider than shoulder width, leading us to higher horse. Left toes and left fingers pointing towards 2 o'clock as the right side withdraws. Left bubbling well touches. We turn a ball as we position to root into the right leg facing 2 o'clock for toe kick left. Expanding the hands. Maybe feeling the chi up against the body as we position into toe kick right. A big bubble of chi that we can then imagine collapsing between our hands, parrying towards 3 o'clock. The hands circle onto the right hip as the left foot steps. Two fists form, but it's the right fist that's punching down. And we transition with the left foot, taking our weight, looking towards 9. Right foot and fist come out towards 9, a little flip of the fists as we step with the left foot, step with the right foot, bring the left knee up, put it down softly behind, slapping the right leg, putting it down softly. We then transition into subdue the tiger, where we squeeze every muscle, turning the right foot towards 12 o'clock. I'm not going to sink low today. I'm just going to toe kick left towards 10:30, moving into the spin and heel kick right. That ends section 2. Here we begin section 3 with today's lesson, which is intercept, deflect, parry, and punch, which is where we end with the left fist punching over the right elbow towards 9 o'clock. And now we'll detail every part of number 39 for you. At the end of section 2, we are here facing 9 o'clock with the right heel kick towards 10:30. The palms are open. The center line is roughly facing 9 o'clock. So from the front, move number 39 will look like this. Intercept, deflect, parry, and punch. We've already done it exactly the same way, but using opposite side of the body. This, you could say, is mirror image of what we've already done. So let's go through it one step at a time, literally. So after heel kick right, we're here. We bring the right foot down, heel first, softly, toe kind of out to 10-30. We shift the weight and step through with the left toes out towards about 7:30. Feel the whole foot go flat. Shift the weight and take a third step with the right foot towards 9 o'clock, heel touching. Now the right toe is facing 9 o'clock. We shift the weight and follow step. So it's a sequence of steps. Here we are, heel kick right. So right heel goes down softly, toe out towards 10:30. Feel the whole foot flat. And then shift the weight mindfully, staying upright. We step through with the left foot. The heel touches down with no weight. The whole foot goes flat, toe facing 7 o'clock-ish. We shift the weight to let the right foot step through into a right bow stance. So the heel touches, no weight, whole foot flat, toe directly at 9 takes our weight. The left follow step then positions so that the toe is angled slightly out towards 7:30. So we are walking basically heel, right toe out like a duck, stepping through from this angle. You can see space between feet, left toe out like a duck. Right foot now straight forward in the bow stance with follow step. From this angle, you can see there's always a little bit of space between the legs. Let's do one more time and then add in the hands. From heel kick right, the weight is on the left foot. So the right foot comes down softly. If you find that you're throwing the weight, bring the foot in closer to the other foot as it comes down. It doesn't have to come down way out here from our heel kick. It can come down really close, and that's fine. But we prefer to keep some space between the feet. Right toes on the first step are out like a duck. Again, softly floating, left toes out like a duck. Space between feet. Now, right bow stance, float the foot down, toe towards 9 o'clock, follow step, adjust with the toe angled slightly out, no weight on the foot, the bubbling well or ball of the foot connected with the heel off the ground. Let's add in the hands. I'm going to show you again from the front. I'm going to get a little closer because you don't need to see my head. You need to see what my hands are doing. In, intercept, deflect, parry, and punch. And that's what they're doing. A little bit closer. Let's add them in. I'll give you all the detail, okay? So after our heel kick right, so we know the right foot's coming down. Now the right hand is coming out in front of the body. The left hand comes up underneath. You could say underneath the elbow, but the hands are at the center line. The right foot is flat, and as we shift our weight to the right foot, the momentum sends the left hand forward. The right hand comes closer to the chest. When we're stepping with the left foot, now our hands are flipping. Right hand is underneath left. We shift our weight to the left foot, and now the right hand goes in front, like a strike. Now our right bow step. When we step to the right bow stance, we're swinging in the right arm, forming two fists. The right forearm is lowering, and the follow step punches the fist over the forearm. Remember that 1-inch punch from before? It's exactly the same. So from heel kick right, bring the left hand under the right elbow. Shift the weight to the right foot, parry. Step with the left foot, flip the hands now. Shift the weight, right hand goes towards the center line. Step into right bow stance, drop the right arm. I'm kind of close, but I want you to see little tiny punch. So left fist punching towards 9 o'clock. The right fist is mostly just holding our space, and it's going towards 6 o'clock. After move 38, which is spin and heel kick right. We bring the right foot down softly. We hold chi with the left hand underneath. We shift the weight, sending the left hand forward. The left foot steps like a duck while the hands flip over. We shift the weight and parry the right hand forward towards 9. The right foot steps towards 9 o'clock as we form two fists. The right arm blocks in front. The left fist punches over the right forearm in time with the follow step. And we remember from before that this punch, it's not way up here, and it's not super low, and it's not big, it's just boom, boom, right like that. Aimed about right here at the base of the breastbone. This would knock the wind out of someone pretty intensely, and it could even break off the little triangular piece of bone at the bottom of the breastbone known as the xiphoid process and cause a lot of damage from this very small punch. Let's go through it a few more times because that's a lot of movement in one lesson. So we have 38 heel kick right. We're facing 9 o'clock as the hands come onto the center line. We can maybe imagine striking out towards someone. That's the application. Then we step with the left foot, flipping the hands. We shift the weight, and the shifting of the weight is what's propelling the right hand forward. Now the right foot steps into the right bow stance with the toes directly at 9 as we form two fists, and the left fist punches over the forearm in time with the follow step. So basically the fist is coming, and then the follow step comes in and kind of adds the boom, the little extra power to the punch, you could say. So the application of this is like a strike to the nose, right? Boom! Or here, up under the throat, or even in the eyes. So that's why we're using our whole body to send out that arm. Because if I was just to do this, ear, poke, pokey, right? That doesn't really do a whole lot. But if I do that, whoa, now my whole body has projected that energy instead of these little wimpy arms. Let's go through it 2 more times, and then we'll put it into our flow. You're getting so good at this. We have our heel kick right in 38, and transition into section 3 by floating the right foot down. Left hand parries forward with the weight shift. Left foot steps with the toes out like a duck while the hands flip. We shift the weight and strike forward towards 9 with the right hand. The right foot steps into the bow stance, directing the energy directly at 9 o'clock in time with the follow step. And at this angle, we can see there's a little bit of space, right, in the follow step. It shouldn't be like right up close. We don't want the follow step right on top of the other foot. Let's do one more and put it together. Heel kick right. And move number 39. Intercept, deflect, left hand forward. Step with the left foot, flip the hands. Parry the right hand forward. Step with the right foot, the right fist blocks. The left fist punches with the follow step. Let's put it all together in flow. I'm so glad to be practicing Tai Chi with you today. Let's begin moving from Wu Ji into Tai Chi together. We attempt to relax fully enough to feel all of the joints opening in our movements. We are aware of being tall, as though lifted from the top of the head throughout the entire Tai Chi practice. Always we come back to the breath in our open and close, and remember to just relax as we breathe in and breathe out. It can be easier to release muscular tension. Single whip left. Palms forward, elbows slightly bent. Drawing in the right side of the body for lifting hands. One hand up, one hand down until we step into the only straightforward push towards 12 o'clock, bringing us back to open and close. Taking the time to really breathe in and out. Brush knee left, floating the left foot down in our left bow stance. And playing the lute. Left bubbling well touches, and then left toes turn out for intercept, right hand. Step and flip the hands. In parry, left hand. Now we have a left bow stance, left arm blocking, right fist punching with follow step. And we withdraw and push the mountain. Aligning the right follow foot so the left foot can pivot in to shoulder width for a mindful belly breath. Checking in that we are not breathing from the chest. And brush knee right towards 3 o'clock. Right foot floating down. No hesitation as we flow right into leisurely Tai Chi towards 3 o'clock. A little uprooting push, bringing us back towards the front of our space, or 12 o'clock, fingers pointing up in our full breath in open hands and closed hands. Single whip back to the left. But it's still the same uprooting push with the palms towards 12. Ideally, there's no weight on the right foot as we turn it in. And when we can no longer turn, we take the weight off the the left foot before pivoting towards 9 for a right fist under left elbow. Finding our balance and looking where we're going for repulse monkey left towards 6 o'clock. Turning all the way to 12 o'clock for repulse monkey right. Ideally a little space between our feet in the bow stance. Even as we come into brush knee left here, a little space between the feet. Not too crowded, leisurely tie coat towards the left or 9 o'clock. No weight on the left foot. It just comes with us as we turn the body. But it does step towards 9 o'clock for the uprooting push, back towards 12 o'clock for open and close, ideally with the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the 2 front teeth. Single whip right. Uprooting push towards 12 o'clock. The waist turning is what draws open the left hand. And we bring in the right side of the body and begin our first horse stance, slightly wider step for wave hands like clouds. To the right. Left foot comes in to shoulder width, hands pass. We're still nice and tall. There's space under our armpits as we take our second step. We're aware of shifting the weight and turning the entire body towards 2 o'clock. Left foot to shoulder width. And a third right side step. Everything at ease as we flow into higher horse, both palms facing inward, the left hand extending while the right comes back, just like in the parry that we've been practicing. And here we have our setup for toe kick left. All of that little movement there with the turning of the ball and the shifting of the weight, I've found through teaching others this, that sometimes in our practice we skip all that. But it is part of the form. Don't skip all that. And then the left hand extends before it flips into the downward punch. 2 fists. And we come back up with a little space between our armpits and back fist out towards 9 o'clock. Flipping from dantian, step and punch, step and open the fist, left knee up, and feel nice and rooted to slap the right leg. And then coming around to subdue the tiger. And however you choose to approach it, toe kick left towards 10:30 with the spin, however you choose to approach it. I like the step and heel kick right, leading us to today's lesson, section 3. Right heel down, left hand goes forward with the weight shift. Step with the left foot, flip the hands. Send the right hand forward, stepping into a right bow stance as we form 2 fists to punch over the right forearm towards 9 o'clock. There it is. You've come so far that you now see your own reflection. Isn't that cool? It is. It's like your own reflection. In the first half, we have parry, parry, punch towards 9 with the right fist, punching. Here, as we begin our third section, we have parry, parry, punch with the left fist towards 9. Almost like a reflection of each other, which is very interesting for the brain and what it does to it. Thank you for joining me to today's lesson. I hope to see you again soon.